Looking for Madden 22 Ultimate Team coins? IG Vault has the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market. Click the link in the description and use coupon code SportsGamers for 6% off your order. What's up YouTube? It's Duke back here from SportsGamers.com. In today's Madden 22 tip video, I'm going to break down the best way to stop the run in Madden 22, and I'm going to give you guys a few different defenses that you can use this tactic from. So before we get too much further into the video, I just want to remind you guys, if you enjoy my free YouTube content, we do tips and gameplays for Madden 22 on a daily basis. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Drop me a like on the video. The likes help me out a lot, be able to continue to do this type of content for you guys. And also, if you're looking to get better at Madden 22, make sure to check out SportsGamers.com. That's where I post all my premium tips, ebooks, offensive and defensive schemes, and we have content for both current gen and next gen. So in this video, I'm in the Giants playbook defensively. However, the concepts I'm about to show you to stop the run, you could do that from a lot of different books. I'm going to show you guys a few different examples from a few different formations, mainly the 3-5 wide and the 3-4 odd. So first I want to start with if somebody's running the ball under center. The deuce close right now stretch is one of the more popular runs in the game. And let's look at one of the best ways you can shut this down. So there's two different really specific styles of defense that you can use to be able to defend the run, and that's going to be either cover 2 or cover 4. Now, when the offense is doing a lot of outside runs, such as a stretch, I prefer cover 2. And in the 3-4 odd, you have the pinch dog press defense, which is essentially going to be cover 2 if your outside linebackers blitzing. The defenses I'm going to show you also are going to be good against the pass. They're not just going to sell out against the run. So let's take a look at the pinch dog 2 press. And what we're going to do is we're going to baseline press our coverage. We're going to pinch our D-line, spread our linebackers out. That's all we have to do. I like to control the inside linebacker on the side that opposite I think that they're going to run the ball to. So like in this instance, if I think they're running left, I like to control the linebacker on the right. But if I thought they were running to the right, I like to control the linebacker on the left of the screen. Now, the thing that you need to know about this cover 2 and why I like it is that these outside corners, when you're in cover 2, immediately crash down, crash inside, and they play the run. So if someone's running a lot of outside runs, cover 2 does a really good job. So let's take a look at this. So you guys can see the corner immediately shoots in the backfield, and because we baseline and press, he's able to blow it up pretty much instantaneously. So you guys can see, bam, blow it up, really simple. So if you take a look, you zoom in on this corner and kind of take a look at the way he's playing it. Immediately when the ball snapped, you guys can see, he's crashing down to make this tackle into the backfield for a loss. Doing a really good job here of blowing up this run in the backfield. Now, if, we were to run it the other way, the same thing would happen. So again, we baseline press, pinch our D-line, spread our linebackers out. This gives us a really good base of defending the run because it's a balanced formation with a 3-4 odd. And then, you guys can see, again, they shoot into the backfield. Easy tackle for a loss. Now, the difference between a cover 2 and a cover 4, as far as stopping the run goes, is in cover 2, the safeties, you guys can see their first step is back. They step back against the run, whereas the corners, they immediately crash down against the run. However, in cover 4, it's kind of the opposite. The safeties will immediately crash down against the run, while the corners will actually take a step back as if they were passing the ball. So it's kind of just to pick your poison. What do you really prefer? And you think they're running to the inside, in that case, it's probably better to run a cover 4 style. But if you think they're running into the outside, I like to use cover 2. But both do a relatively good job against both, because as you guys can see here, if I actually did run the ball to the inside, let's see if I can just find it. It's just a simple dive play. You'll see that the same cover 2 defense does do a good job. And you don't even have to use the exact one. Any cover 2 works. This is another cover 2. Because when you pinch the D-line and spread the linebackers out, it gives you a pretty good, like I said, a good solid base against the run to where, you guys can see here, there's not much room to work. So let me show you how cover 4 works. This time we'll show you a different example. I'll go against I-form. So let's go I-form close. Let's do a power O. So let's do the cover 4 drop show 2. Again, I'm just going to spread the line. Spread the linebackers and pinch the line. And this one I like to crash my D-line to the inside as well. You don't even have to pinch it. You don't even have to press your coverage. I mean, you can if you want. But when you press coverage from a defense that has deep zones on the outside, like in cover 4, cover 3, that can be dangerous in Madden 22 with speedy receivers. So you don't have to do that. But we're going to go ahead and snap the ball on, guys. And I want you to see how the safeties immediately reacted to this run in the box. Jamal Adams came in like a missile and blew the run up. You guys can see here. Bam! That was actually a CPU hit stick. Flew in, untouched, blew that run up. Super nice. So these are the types of defenses I like to use against under center runs. 3-4 odds is very effective. Now, if someone's running a lot of shotgun, I do prefer to stop the run with the 3-5 wide. The defense we're going to look at is the cover 4 show 2. Now, again, remember, as I told you guys, cover 4, that does a really good job of being able to have the safeties, stop the run pretty well. So we're going to go ahead and press coverage. You guys see, that's really all I do. I control the middle linebacker. Now, last year, guys, you could kind of get behind this guy right here and stop the run pretty well. But this year, that doesn't really work. I would recommend for your user standing back a decent amount, because when you stand back, the O-line doesn't recognize you as much. You guys can see you're able to just fly up there, and you're able to get into action. Now, I think you got about 4, maybe fell forward for extra yard there. But, that is fine, because a lot of times, as you guys can see here, they're just going to end up getting nothing. You know what I mean? So this is a solid run defense that's also going to defend the pass. The cover 4 show 2 is a match-style cover 4 that a lot of people this year do have problems passing the ball on. Most people from shotgun are going to run a lot of inside zones, maybe some powers, but the defenses to stop it are very simple. Like, again, as I said, instead of taking your user and standing behind the D tackle, the biggest thing about stopping the run, I would say, from shotgun, though, is to make sure that you back your user up and don't get behind the lineman, because if you get behind the lineman, they're just gonna block you too easily. And you guys can see the 3-5 wide is a solid defense to stop the run, because you have the 3 down linemen that eat up the blocks, and then you have a corner on the outside on the strong side of the offensive formation, which I would recommend with these defenses, is using auto flip on. You have the 2 outside linebackers and the safeties in the box. And once again, you can see both of them at the snap, they react to the run. The only guys that really aren't doing anything at the snap are the 2 outside corners. You see they're dropping back. But everybody else is immediately reacting to the run, and this is why you're able to do a solid job of continuously blowing it up for very minimal gains. This defense, sometimes you might give up like a 4 or 5 yard run. Not a big deal, but there's going to be plenty of times where you're going to, as you see here, blow it up for a loss or nothing, or maybe a yard or 2 at most, which is really what you want overall when you're defending the run, is to never give up the big chunk yardage and kind of just hold them to minimal runs at worst. Like, if someone gets 4 or 5 yards, that's not going to beat you. But if someone is getting 10-plus yard runs over and over again and maybe breaking them for touchdowns, you can definitely lose the game, giving up runs like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tip on how to defend the run. These run defenses have done a great job for me this year. If you liked the video, make sure to drop us a like. If we can get 300 likes on this video, I'll post another fire defensive tip on my YouTube channel. Until next time, it's Duke. I hope y'all have a good weekend. Hope y'all do good at Weekend League, and I'm out of here.